Hey everyone, welcome to Frosting Your Gravy. Hello to all of our frosting lovers and gravy fans. Today I am sharing with you a recipe for delicious chili. My ingredient that is not commonly found in chili that gives it a very good flavor. And guys, I made the Cincinnati style chili, which means I made it a little brothier. And I have boiled wide egg noodles, and I'm going to spoon this delicious mixture over the noodles and gonna call everybody to the table, and it's dinner time. Hey everyone, it's fall out there, and that means it's chili season. And I normally make it on the stove top, but this is evening. I am tired. I've done a lot of things today, so I decided I'll put my slow cooker to use. I rinsed and washed and soaked the beans, but you can always opt for canned beans, and I will give you the proportions for canned beans as well. Alright guys, while I'm sitting here dicing stuff, I just wanted to clarify something real quick. So earlier I said that I'm going to dice up 3 stalks of celery because I have 3 pounds of meat. Well, turns out these ones that I bought are really large stalks of celery, so I just diced up 2 of them, and I can already tell it's going to be enough because for my recipe my goal is to keep all the veggies in proportion. So this is my 2 medium onions diced up, and that's about this is the size of this pile. So all of my veggies need to be about the same amount, and when I diced up my 2 celery stalks, I saw that is enough. And finally, here all my veggies are prepped up. Time to start putting it together. Let's go to the stove and brown our meats. For the meats, I'm starting with half a pound of cooked bacon. Here is the bacon crumbled up or chopped up. This equals about 1 cup, and I am putting this on the bottom of my slow cooker. In a large skillet, I have a little bit of the grease from cooking bacon. I don't need much because it's a non-stick skillet, so I heated it up, and to the skillet I am adding 2 pounds of ground beef and 1 pound of beef stew meat. Mine came from a local butcher shop, that's why it's wrapped in paper like this. And using this nifty little tool, I'm breaking all the hamburger meat into crumbs, crumbling it up basically. And without any seasoning or anything, I will just brown the meat till it's no longer pink and raw. And when I see that the meat is almost done, I just see some pink, mostly on the beef stew pieces, but ground beef is mostly brown. It is time to add our 1 large chopped onion and cook it together until the meat is completely done. And my meat is browned and the onion softened up a little bit. Sorry, it's steaming really bad. And one thing I need to mention is that we're using 3 pounds of meat, and these 3 pounds can be one meat like all beef, all ground beef, or assorted like 1 pound of hamburger meat, 1 pound of Italian breakfast sausage, ground, 1 pound venison. The best, like one of the best chilies I've had were Some of the meat in it was deer meat. Oh my goodness, how delicious. And now that it's done, it's time to transfer it to our slow cooker. All right, added the meat over the bacon, and now I'm adding the mushrooms, celery, and bell peppers in the pot. Our next ingredient is red kidney beans. So for if you're using canned beans, it's 2 16-ounce cans, and for each pound of meat. So for 3 pounds of hamburger meat in this large crock pot, I am using 1 pound of dried and pre-soaked, rinsed thoroughly, and drained kidney beans. And I will put 6 of these diced tomatoes in. Diced tomatoes in tomato juice. And these are 14.5-ounce cans, and we will need 2 of these cans per each pound of hamburger meat. And now let's make what actually makes chili chili. It's the seasonings, and it's really easy and comes out delicious. So for each pound of hamburger meat, I am adding one of these packets of chili, 1.25 ounces. And what I like about it is that I don't have to measure out all of the spices on my own. There is the deliciousness of cumin in the chili, and obviously chili powder and onion powder, garlic powder, and all of these could be measured out and added. But God bless America, we have the convenience here of all of these pre-packaged seasonings and everything, and I'm taking full advantage of it when I'm making my chili. And in the directions it says per 1 pound of ground beef. So because I have 3 pounds, I will be adding 3 of these packets to 3 cups of water in this measuring cup. Here you go. This is our concoction. The seasoning packets with water. And now to this, I am adding 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. Also going here, as well as 4-ounce can of green chilies. Here we go. Diced green chilies, 4 ounces. These are mild. And you guys regulate the heat of your chili to fit your family's taste preference. If your family likes the spicy hot things, of course add either hot instead of mild, or even go ahead and add 2 cans of chilies, which if my kids and my sweetheart weren't eating this chili, I'd definitely go 2 cans because I love everything spicy. But I have to consider everyone else eating it, and the majority will vote please don't make it spicy. So only 1 4-ounce can of these, a small dash of crushed red peppers. Again, add based on your family's preferences. I'm adding just a small dash. Stir. What I'm trying to do is break up any clumps of seasoning to make it all smooth. And now an ingredient that makes our family chili taste just exceptional to us. It is A1 steak sauce, and it is 1/4 cup per pound of meat. So for my 3 pounds of meat, I will use 3/4 of a cup. And here it is. Going to stir it all together and pour it over into the crock pot. Here it is. Pouring it over the veggies. Okay, gotta let it soak down a little bit. And I was able to add more of our sauce because some of the sauce already went down and got soaked up. And now you can choose however you want to slow cook it, either on low for about 4.5 5 hours, or on high for about between two. I was thinking at 2.5 hours it should be done, especially if you're using canned beans, not dried beans. It should be done at a 2.5 hour point for sure.